Everyone, before we eat, I have to tell you something.
Come on, talk and eat. You're late. Mangiamo.
It's important. It's about Seattle.
Go ahead, Nicky.
All right. First, just let me say that the few days that I spent with you guys, that was a really special time for me. I don't know. I feel like we talked a little more than we ever had. We connected a little better.
Oh, Nicholas, it was beautiful having you here, son.
And I've been thinking, I'm getting older, and so are you. And I'd really like to spend more time like that.
Nicky, you're staying. Oh.
I'd really like to spend more time like that over the next few weeks. I'm taking the promotion. I leave in a month.
Nicky.
Come on, guys. It's not going to be so bad, and it's not a terrible plane ride. And you can come and visit all you want. The promotion, though, it's just too good. And I've worked really hard for it. And it could be the start of something new, and I would just really appreciate it if you could all understand.
No! No, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Man.
Nicholas, how can you do this? How can you just leave your family like that? Everything is here. We're here. How can you just walk away and leave your family like that? Oh, why does everybody get so afraid? No, Nicholas, I don't understand. How can you just leave your family like that? How can you? How can you just leave?
Ian! Gramps, you know the last thing I ever want to do is hurt you or Nan.
What do you want me to say now, Nick, huh? Stay here, please don't leave us. Go, you have my blessing. I can't say any of that, Nick, I can't.
Gramps.
Because no matter what I say, what anybody says, you're going to leave. Everybody goes. I wish I could be more like my father, huh? Wish I could just stand on the shore and watch you sail away and know it was for the best. But I'm sorry, Nick, I can't. I have worked all of my life so my family could... I'm not good at saying things, Nick. I just don't want you to go. Nuns. Your grandmothers have made for us a beautiful meal. Mangiamo.
Nicky, your grandfather has something he has to tell you.
Emma.
He has to tell you this, Nicky.
Gramps, what's going on? Is something wrong? Gramps, what's going on? Something wrong?
What I had to tell you, Nicky, what I had to say. Remember when I told you I've been thinking about your Uncle Nicky lately?
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking about him because I've been thinking about the last time we said goodbye. You know, it's strange. He would have been in his 50s now, but I can only think of him as young. And I keep thinking I should be able to picture him as older, as having lived the life he should have lived. But now I can only see him as this perfect young man waving goodbye in his uniform. And I knew how dangerous Korea was. I knew all that. But still, I could just stand there and all I could do was wave back. Yeah, but inside, I was wishing that there had been something that I could have said and done. Anything at all that would have made him stay. But no, Nicky, there was nothing. There was nothing. And now you're leaving, Nicky. Nick, let me ask you one thing first, huh? And tell me the truth, Nicky, huh? Tell me the truth.
I will.
Okay, yeah. The other day, before you had your attack, you were yelling. It was something about you needed to find out what you were about or something like that.
Gramps, God, I was upset then. I didn't mean what I was saying.
No, Nicky, no. One thing I've learned, that when people are upset, that's when they mean what they say. So, what did you mean, Nicky, huh? So, tell me, Nicholas.
I'm not sure, Gramps. I guess I've grown up here, and I've spent my whole life here with you guys, and that's wonderful. It's also wonderful, and I am grateful. But I don't know. I just don't need it anymore. And I'm sorry if that sounds awful, but God, I don't. I need to figure out what I'm about. And in Seattle, there's an opportunity to possibly give myself more, and God, I'm sorry. I know that sounds ungrateful and selfish, but
So, Seattle then, huh? And it's not just about a job. It's something you feel you have to do to make a life, to be happy.
yes, Gramps, yes, absolutely. And I'm sorry, but
And you know this, huh? You know this more than you know anything else, huh?
absolutely, Gramps, yes. And I'm sorry.
Okay, then. Okay.
Gramps, but you were saying,
No, nothing.
no, what were you saying? You were going to say,
What I had to tell you. Well, Nicky, I'll always be there with you, huh? So, you be good, huh?
It was a beautiful meal, wasn't it, Nicholas?
terrific, Nan.
Oh, we made all your favorites. Gnocchi, veal parmesan, tiramisu, biscotti. You're not going to get a meal like that in Seattle, Nicky.
I know, Nan. Hey, Nan, I'm sorry
For what?
for moving and for, I don't know.
Oh, Nicky, honey. No, you're not sorry.
No, Nan, I am sorry. I am.
No, Nicky. Maybe you feel bad for us because you love us, but you're not sorry. And I think that's good. You have a wonderful life ahead of you in Seattle. Why waste time being sorry? If I were sorry for every sad thing that happened in my life, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed anymore. One thing I know for sure. You can't keep the people you love most around forever. You can pray and you can scream and you can cry, but you can't keep them forever. Funny. I never thought you looked much like your Uncle Nicky. You were named for him, but I never could see much of him in you. But now I look at you, you look just like him. Just try to be happy, Nicky, okay? You got nothing to be sorry for.
So, Nicholas, did your grandfather tell you?
What?
He's selling the car.
No, he didn't mention.
The other night he tried driving to his mandolin lesson. He dented the back fender. Guess how? Backing out of the driveway. He never even made it to the street, the old fool.
Yeah. Oh, Nicky, before I forget, I got you a mass card.
Nan, I wouldn't have left town without one. Gramps, Nan just told me you're selling the car?
Man, I got bored with the driving, huh?
That's terrific news, Gramps. I would have been worried about you.
Well, don't you ever worry about me, huh?
Taxi should be here any minute now.
Oh, Nicholas, for the plane ride, I made you a lasagna.
I can't take lasagna on the plane, Nan.
And why not?
I don't know, it just seems like something you can't do.
Oh, well, fine, I'll mail it to you.
You're gonna put lasagna in the mail.
Well, I just mailed your sister 12 pounds of fettuccine Alfredo.
All right, all right. Well, that's me. I'll see y'all real soon, all right? Real soon. So no goodbyes.
Goodbye, Ned.
Gramps.
Hey, I forgot the rules, huh? Goodbye, Ned.
Gramps, come on.
Tengo familia. Nikolai. Tengo familia. You know what that means, huh? Go.
Call us when the plane lands.
But don't spend any money.
Only let the phone ring twice.
You know, you people are something else. I hope you know I have to do this. I have to.
I love you, Nicholas. Who's hungry?
He's gone. How can you think about the food now, huh? Maybe just some provolone, huh? Everybody goes.
A couple of years after Nicholas left, my Frank, my baby, passed on. Em and I had dinner together every night for nearly a year. And then she too suffered a severe stroke. Oh, I still fix 2 meals a day for myself, and I always make something a little special on Sundays. Oh, and I still see my Nicholas quite often. Because of his job, he flies to New York, and he always pays his grandmother a visit.
Nan, it's me.
Oh, Nicholas! Oh,
How are you? God, it's hot in here.
oh, so glad to see you. You look hungry.
And Nan, I'm sorry the meeting ran long. I really can't stay long. I have to catch my flight.
Oh, I'll put the water on right now for the ravioli.
No, Nan, let's not eat. Let's
Oh.
sit and talk. I have to tell you something.
Oh, but the water's boiling already.
Nan, I'm moving
Oh, Nicholas, are back home?
to Portland.
Oh, well, Teresa's going with you.
No, she's gonna stay in Seattle.
But Nicholas, you are engaged.
Right. Well, we'll fly back and forth on the weekends. It's called a commuter relationship. Very modern, very annoying. Nan, I gotta ask you something. I've been thinking, move to Portland with me.
Oh,
It's actually a beautiful city.
Nicholas.
Look, Nan, you've lived here your whole life, taking care of Grandpa all the time. Come to Portland with me. You won't have to take care of anyone. If you want, I'll take you out to dinner every single night. I would love to do that for you, Nan. There's nothing here for you anymore.
Nicholas. Son, do you know where I have always wanted to go all these years? Atlantic City. That's right. I mean, Emma and Nudes would come back with such wonderful stories. But your grandfather, whoo, he would have nothing to do with such fancy places. So one day, I put his dinner plate in the icebox and I went. And do you know what? I didn't like it. No, the whole time I was there, I kept wishing I was back home, taking care of your grandfather. Oh, he needed me, Nicholas. He needed me to take care of him so much. Do you know how many people get to be my age that can say that? I can say that. No, son, I cannot go. How can I leave here? Your grandfather built this house for me. How could I go? Stay for supper, son, please.
I will, okay? Not long after, I achieved what my grandparents considered the greatest accomplishment known to man. I married. Tango Familia. And now, when Teresa and I sit back at our home in Portland, awaiting the birth of our first child, my mind often wanders back to those last few weeks with my grandparents. I wish I could neatly sum up who they were, or what they meant to me, or how they fit into the puzzle of my life. But instead, what's most clear is that they worked every single day of their lives to ensure that their family was more educated and more successful than them. But what they didn't foresee is that they would elevate me to a life so far removed from their own that they could never quite comprehend who I had become or how I would continue their legacy. And when I look back at them, I too only see a vague reflection of myself. Still, they let me go, they got me to laugh, and to this day, I still get great food in the mail.
Everything came beautiful, didn't it, Nicholas?